Have you ever wondered how engineers and scientists unravel the mysteries behind complex electrical circuits? Imagine if you could uncover the secrets of Kirchoff's laws, the hidden keys that unlock the behavior of circuits all around us. Well, today, we're diving into the world of Kirchoff's laws, where currents and voltages weave together like a puzzle. Are you ready to demystify circuitry and become an electrical detective? As we dig deeper, you'll soon realize as well that KVL isn't just a concept, it's a gateway to profound understanding of the dynamic dance between currents and voltages. Get ready for an eye-opening exploration that will light up your understanding of KVL.
Kirchoff's voltage law is a fundamental principle in the analysis of electrical circuits and is named after Gustav Kirchoff, a German physicist. This principle is based on the conservation of energy and is used to explain the behavior and distribution of voltage between resistors in a closed-loop circuit. In electrical circuits, as current flows through a circuit, it encounters different elements which causes a voltage rise or voltage drop. Kirchoff's voltage law states that the sum of all voltage changes in a closed loop should sum to zero. This means that the total amount of voltage used by the resistors should be equal to the amount supplied by the battery, conserving energy. Let's look at a quick example. We can see that the voltage supplied by the power source to the circuit is 10 volts. We can use KVL to find the voltage across the resistor R, as we know in order to satisfy KVL, the voltage across the circuit elements also have to equal 10 volts. As this circuit is in series, we can add these values and we find that the voltage across R must be 4 volts to conserve energy. But if the voltage across R was 5 volts instead, KVL would not be satisfied and could actually overheat and damage the circuit, which is why following KVL in circuit analysis is essential. A little bit confusing, right? Now, think about the circulatory system, which starts with the pulmonary circuit, where oxygen that is breathed in is diffused into the blood. The oxygen-rich blood is then pumped by the heart through blood vessels to organs and tissues throughout the body. Once the oxygenated blood reaches the organs and tissues, they deliver the oxygen before being pumped back to the pulmonary circuit. Throughout the system, as the oxygen is delivered to the organ cells, it will lose oxygen little by little. However, the total amount of oxygen delivered to the cells is determined by the amount of oxygen being supplied by the pulmonary circuit. We can now imagine the circulatory system to be a closed-loop circuit, where pulmonary system is a battery, the organ cells are resistors, and the oxygen is voltage. In the same way that the pulmonary circuit provides oxygen for the systemic circuit, a battery will provide voltage for the circuit. As the oxygenated blood deposits oxygen into the body cells, the concentration of oxygen in the blood will decrease. Similarly, as current flows through resistors, the voltage drops. In both scenarios, once the loop is complete, the net change of either voltage or oxygen will be zero.
To wrap it up, Kirchoff's voltage law is one of the most important principles required in the analysis of electrical circuits. It's based on the law of conservation of energy and shows that the net change in voltage through a closed circuit is equal to zero. It's an essential tool that allows us to understand voltage changes and is incredibly similar to the way oxygen concentration in blood fluctuates within the circulatory system. Now that you have a basic understanding of KVL, you should somewhat understand how circuits work, whether they be the ones in your own body or the ones that you use in your day-to-day life.